Hello everyone, in this video we are just going to download and install Keil MicroVision IDE for ARM processors. That is particularly for STM32 based ARM processors or any microcontroller brand with ARM processor. Let's get started. So just open the Google Chrome and in the search bar right over here type in Keil, K-E-I-L, and in the first www.keil.com, this is the official link of the website of Keil. Just click on the download button right over here, or you can navigate to the download section after moving to the website, but I am just going to click on download right over here so that I will be diverted directly to the downloads page of keil.com. Or otherwise you can see you will be diverted to the official page right over here like this. In this official page you must just click on the download tab right over here for entering the download section of this website, and here just click on product downloads, and now you just want to download this MDK-ARM version of Keil. So previously in one of our video, I just downloaded and installed the C51 version of Keil for 8051 based devices. But now we must need to download and install the MDK-ARM version for ARM processors. This is dedicated for all the microcontrollers based on ARM processors, especially for microcontroller devices like STM32 F series, LPC series, NXP series, etc. All those microcontrollers are based on ARM processors. So for those microcontrollers we just require this particular MDK-ARM version. Just click on this, and here you just need to fill the form required right over here for before downloading process. Just fill in the form and click on submit. These are all just basic things, and here you can see this is the button where you can start the download of the software. Just click on this particular button and you can see the download has started. Let's wait for a while until the download is complete. Now the downloading is done. You can see I'm just going to open the downloads folder, and this is the setup of MDK-ARM version of Keil software. I'm just going to double click on this for starting the installation process of this particular software. And remember, I already have the C51 version which is dedicated for 8051 microcontrollers that I did in previous one of my video, that is already installed in my PC. I'm just going to double click on this, and it is prompting me like, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just click on yes, and you can see this is the start of installation process. This is the first tab. The version of the MDK-ARM is 5.43a. Just click on next. Here click on the checkbox I agree to all the terms of the proceeding and click on next. And here if you want to change the directory of storing the required ARM pack files, you can change that. I am just going to leave as it is, and I am going to click on next right over here. Here just fill in the basic details like name, company name, email address, etc. and click on next. You can see the installation has been started. Let's wait for a while until the installation process is over. So the basic packs of ARM processor based microcontrollers will be installed automatically while installation process of this Keil MicroVision IDE. But if you want additional packages other than that, we can install that inside the Keil MicroVision IDE once it is installed. And you can see the installation process is done, and the basic packs of ARM processor based microcontrollers is also installed. I'm just going to uncheck these two and I'm going to click on finish for finishing the installation process. So we successfully installed the Keil MicroVision IDE, and as I mentioned, this is the pack installer inside the Keil MicroVision software, which will be utilized for installing the additional packages of microcontrollers based on ARM processor. As I mentioned before, this is where we can add the packs of relevant microcontrollers that is required for you, which is based on ARM processors. So we can search for the microcontroller right over here in the search box, and you can install that particular packs. You can see these are all the basic packs that is installed. All these are currently available. You can see any one. I'm just going to open STM32F446 RE. You can see it is already available. You can see it is already available. The KimSys driver, KimSys compiler, and the middleware, everything is up to date. If it is showing you like this update, you can just update that particular pack required for that particular microcontroller. So for now, everything is up to date. I'm just going to close this particular window. Now I'm just opening the Keil MicroVision software that is installed, and I'm creating a rough project of STM32 for ensuring that Keil MicroVision for ARM processor is properly installed. Just click on the project tab and click on new MicroVision project and save it somewhere. I'm just going to do it in a rough manner. Here the microcontroller that I'm going to create the project is for STM32F446RE. Select the microcontroller here and click on next. And here in the manage runtime environment, I'm just going to create a dummy project. So I'm just going to click on the core inside the KimSys, and inside the device I'm just going to select the startup. That's it, and click on OK. You can see the project is created. Right click on the source group and click on add new item, and click on the .c file and name it as main. That's it. Now when I include .446xx.h, now when I compile this by clicking on this particular icon or F5 in my keyboard, you can see it is compiled with 0 errors and 0 warnings, which means the package for STM32F446RE microcontroller has been already installed in Keil MicroVision IDE, and I have created the project for the same microcontroller right over here. And I hope you learned in this particular video how you can download and install the latest version of Keil MicroVision IDE, that is MDK-ARM IDE for ARM processor based microcontrollers in this particular video for Windows PC. And also you learned how to create basic project for STM32F4 series microcontroller. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.